So the last thing that happened, I guess, y'all fought a bunch of undead in a clearing. You were on your way to the desert city of Suresh. Um, I...
Like the guy from the Heroes show.
Huh?
Like
Oh,
the
dear
guy
God.
from
Did
the
you
show
just
of
say?
Heroes. Like
you-
that guy from that Heroes show.
Apparently, there's a character on the TV show Heroes named Dr. Suresh. I didn't know that.
Whoever the hell, or whatever the hell that show is.
Don't watch
Yeah.
it.
It sucked, but it was okay sometimes.
Yeah. But you guys are on your way to the desert city of Suresh. Let me actually... Oh, I am actually... Nah, I'm dumb.
Yeah, you're at the main map at the
I
moment.
am! I was on a different map. Okay. James, the guards told you something about that city, didn't they?
Yes, I did.
Ryan, it's been like 4 weeks.
It has. I meant the other James. Riven, how often do I call you James?
When we stop calling them Lux.
Yeah, well.
I think the fact that you said Riven, when did I start calling you James? The fact that he didn't answer was like, oh, we started.
When did I stop? I actually need to copy all of your characters over while I'm thinking about it.
I was saying yes, we did because I'm pretty sure James didn't remember.
You are not wrong. I'm taking your families over. So they had told you that that was the city that most of the newcomers were headed to because it was closer and it's a good city to stock up for the things to come. I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask and like copy your characters over at the same time because I forgot to do that. Holy dear Lord. Okay, did you guys did check to see the drops on the undead, right? Oh, we got that all taken care of?
Oh yeah, we pillaged them.
Okay.
I didn't write down anything, any of that. I don't think I took any of the items.
Actually, you
think-
took the swords that we didn't have. Like, we took the money and
You
you took
did.
the swords.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
like 4 short
because
swords.
they gave you like none of the money.
Oh yeah, he said you can have one. Just kidding. You get nothing.
Even though, well, Eegy clearly needs the money to pay for a new arm.
Yeah.
But as you all go along your way, as you start getting closer to the city, you can see it off in the distance. You start noticing that the ground gets drier and drier until it doesn't seem like you're walking on dirt anymore. It's more kind of starting to get a little sandy, and the wind seems like it's picking up. If you'll make some perception. Bless you. God dang it. That is so weird hearing that in my ear and 50 feet behind me.
Thank you.
Could you all make
That's
perception
great.
checks for me, please?
Sure.
God, that's off-putting.
We're close.
Oh, okay, so... will that work? Oh, 10.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Make a perception roll.
Perception. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
What the heck was that, James?
I closed the door so that it wouldn't be so off-putting hearing me twice.
Oh. It was even more off-putting hearing something crash to the ground.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes?
My skill bonus for perception is 7. Do I add that or no?
Yeah, that's...
Then I have 17.
Alright. Don't forget that. Oh.
I just want a refresher, okay?
No, it's okay. I mean, like, this is not a system that we've all used. I accidentally made Riven 7 tiles big. So I'm working on that.
Gotta put in space for
Oh my god. Okay, alright.
I have to make up a name though.
Make up a name what?
Don't worry about it.
This bothers me. Okay. Riven, you don't really notice it. What the fuck is that?
What?
Sorry.
Nothing. As you all get closer to the city, Riven, you don't necessarily notice anything. Hook, you notice it's starting to get really windy, and let me type this actually because
Windy as in like, oh, what a nice breeze, or like a hey, look, trees are flying out of the ground.
not that one, but definitely like sand's starting to pick up and like blow into your faces and such. But I would imagine you could like cover your faces with it. But
I'm gonna. Okay. Is it?
no,
Can I draw attention to this thing?
if you would like to.
I would like to be like, excuse, lads. I'm gonna point to the north, and you're gonna see a sandstorm coming from the north.
Just looks like a cloud of sand is starting to brew up north. You can't quite tell if it's coming your way or not. But it seems like it would be a good idea to try and make it to the city as fast as you can.
My character goes and says, should we be hiding somewhere?
You're telling me she doesn't want to run straight into it?
Okay, you know what?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You know, I was about to say,
Hey,
you know, I'm
there's-
already gone at the word sandstorm. My
There's
character's already
stupid,
gone.
and then there's just idiocy, okay?
You just rain spider on out of there.
Yep.
Um,
I mean,
do
she's
you
not gonna,
say
like,
anything as you do it?
she's not
I
gonna
go,
just, like, jump in a
There's
pool of
spirits in
lava.
those hills! Get the hell out of here!
Dinner! Y'all start heading for the town, and I wanted to try something different with this. I didn't necessarily have a reason to make a map for the town, so I was gonna just try and describe it and see how it goes.
Several chickens run across the ground, and we notice, hey, why are there chickens in a desert area?
I don't even have anything stupid to say to that.
Oh,
So does it
I
chicken?
fucked that up.
It's supposed to be /me, not me/.
Me follows the short man.
Oh, I can't edit that. Oh, well.
That's about the average hook sentence, though.
That's a drink.
You'll start coming upon the town, and you notice, as opposed to your more traditional town where it has like gates and such, instead of it being like a solid structure, it just kind of looks like there's a bunch of tents set up towards the back, and towards the front it almost looks like a bazaar type, like a merchant area. Everybody's kind of
No, go ahead. I can save my thing.
everybody's bustling back and forth. The kids are moving around from stall to stall, trying. Some of them are obviously trying to see which ones they can take something from and get away with it. Some of them are kind of leading animals around trying to find a buyer. And it's just kind of like a busy mercantile area. There are other caravans. There's like groups of camels coming up from the south that seem to be joining with the city. And some of the people are opening their own stalls. Some of the people are mingling with the others. And it just seems like a busy area.
Are
I
there
say-
walls
I
on this
say,
place, or is this just settlement?
Say what? There's no walls.
no.
Okay, go ahead. Go
apparently.
ahead, Riven.
Okay, I was going to say, oh, this reminds me of base camp, except the children aren't in irons. No, I'm not a parent, whatever.
I'm gonna raise one eyebrow and just slowly turn my head, wondering if I just heard correctly what you just said. What?
You know what's funny is I'm sitting here like Arabian Nights, and you just killed the Disney magic. You just stabbed it in the heart and watched it bleed.
Right. Oh no, I want. Rocky, I'm going Australian. I'm not trying to go.
What can I say? They have experience.
Crocky, that's a
before.
load of sand.
Get out
It's
here.
Crikey, if I fired it, I could probably make a sandcastle right now.
Jesus, that'd be talent.
Okay, so Eegy goes and says, alright, you have fun. I'm gonna find a doctor or something. You know my name. You can go and call me.
Oh, hey, I got a perfect doctor. Here, I'll write down. Here's his number. It's a blank piece of paper.
Oh my god. I
You're
expected
not nice.
I expected it to just say put sand in the wound.
Please tell me you look at him and you like are entirely sincere. No, go ahead. This is a good guy.
Is there perhaps any guilds around?
Is there a particular one that you would be looking for? And I would think that you would have to. James, knowledge local. Well, that wouldn't really be knowledge local, would it?
Don't
Because
you
you're
dare
not.
say local to me.
No, shut your face. It'd be more
Gather
perception.
information.
Gather information. I forgot. I don't
So
have a
just
skill sheet in
won't
front
see.
of me, so.
See, if you don't have that, then just a charisma check.
Yeah. So if you have gather information, roll for that. If you don't, it's a charisma check.
Oh, great.
Please be a 1.
Well, I mean, I have no modifier for this, so.
Have you seen my parents?
Well, shit.
Well, you, I guess, walk up to one of the stalls, and, what do you ask?
I'm just looking for, like, where I can possibly do any jobs that get paid.
Um,
And I hope you know what I mean by jobs.
shooting people? Shooting certain rogues?
Hey, I
And
gotta
that-
get rich somehow. These two are obviously killing into my fortune as we speak.
Hmm? Yeah,
What?
the person that you, are talking to says, well, we don't have much in the way of, like, a guild hall or anything here. We're mostly nomadic. But, I can direct you to where to where our elder would be at. If there's anything going on that needs handling, he should be able to tell you.
I say thank you, kind sir, and I give him gold. Just
Oh.
one.
Just one.
You give them gold.
He thanks you, and, actually he, hands you a canteen. He says, you might be needing that when you're out in the desert. Be safe.
Much obliged, friend.
Riven showed kindness.
Because it's not you.
Sorry, Nid-Dalder.
Here's the thing. He's actually going to be making me profitable. You two are dead weight.
Sorry, the
Currently.
fact of you threatened to kill me if I got in the way of you shooting something, and you're like, here, have a gold.
You know, I'm surprised you two didn't even caught what I said before.
You wanted
the
to
one.
find a sand doctor?
No, shut up. No, when she said, you know my name, call me if you need me.
Yeah, I already brought up. What's your name?
I couldn't hear you over these guys.
You can speak.
Especially,
Eegy. Is that with a small G or a big G?
especially with Riven's.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything of that because my mom was talking to me. Sorry.
What's up?
I was just telling them that I said, like, I was mentioning something earlier, whatever.
Something about finding a doctor, etc.
You said that you know her name if you need her, call her.
Ah, got it. Edgy.
If I need to
You don't know that yet.
Actually, I've kind of been in the same cell as you for a while.
I mean, considering Eegee's not exactly the quietest person,
Yeah,
you could've slipped out.
I don't think you could have held on to your name
It's up to you.
or your virginity, for that matter.
Oh, I mean, you do have a 0 in charisma, but what do I know?
Ugh.
Well, here's the thing though. Here's the truth about Nidalder and Iggy. I'm not playing dick near crazy.
But Jinx.
Jeez.
Here's the thing. That's Jinx. Eggy's Eggy.
See, thank you. Riven knows what's up.
I know you're doing that on purpose too.
So Edgy's gonna go find a doctor. What's old William doing?
Well, at first, I was going to, before Eegy skadoodled out of here, I was going to mention that I do have a healer's kit, and I am trained in the art of healing, but have fun, I guess, because you want to find
Well,
a
she didn't know
professional.
that.
Clearly not. Ow!
Oh, yeah, and
Sorry, my foot's cramping.
Wow. Also, I relayed that information to the dwarf.
Oh, about the elder?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to say to that, or are you doing anything of yourself, or?
The fact that we saw a sandstorm coming in, does it look like anyone noticed that, hey, sandstorm might be coming this way?
You notice a couple people glance towards the north, but they don't seem overly worried about it. Some of the kids are asking, like, hey, what's that? But the folks are saying, that it's just a really big windstorm and not to worry about it too much.
Okay. I would like to find, let's see. Hold on. Riven, what did Ned tell me about the elder?
He said sorry, go ahead. You can say it, Riven.
Basically, if we want to know stuff, talk to the elder. There you go.
Alright, where is elder?
He kind of gave instructions on how to get there, so I guess if you want to get there, it shouldn't be too hard.
Well, I just wanted to ask, like, is anything out of...
It means that if that's what you're going to do, you can just go there, but frickin' is that what you want to do?
Not particular. Like, at this second, not really. I was just trying to, like, I'm gathering information. Locals. Yeah. That's all I'm doing. If you know the quick way I could get rich. Preferably selling Eegy.
I give you one goat for Eegy.
Why do you have so much hate for her?
Same cell for 2 damn long.
Hey, how long do we have to look at your stupid face, Mr. Captain that can incinerate his guards by looking at him?
I genuinely want Riven to, through some kind of polymorph spell, become a giving tree, but all he gives are like little middle finger shaped like seeds.
And they all they grow are dumbass trees.
Yeah, essentially.
She did nothing to you. Come on.
She almost got you fried. So, Igor, I guess if you want to look around, you can do a gather information, try and find a healer.
Oh, you were talking to me.
Yep. Egbert.
Egbert, Igor.
Egatronium.
So, what was that again?
If you want to do a gather information check, and if you don't have gather information, it would be charisma to ask around to see if they have some kind of healer.
Okay, I guess I can do charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have nothing on. Okay, I'll just roll.
So what do you say when you walk up to somebody?
Know where I can find a healer? Or a medic or a doctor?
They kind of look at you funny, like they don't understand you, like if you have an accent or something. But they say, we do have a couple, we call them magicians, that might be able to help you. I've never really seen them do much healing, but they've been able to do some very odd things. They're towards the north of the camp, if you want to give them a try.
Okay, thank you. I'll be checking that out then. And I just give him a little nod and then head over to the north.
Okay, give me 1 second to reply to something. Why does it... Okay, that's interesting.
Darn it, all I can think of was like Doug Dimmadome puns. Your Dimmadome pun.
Home of the...
Yeah.
Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome. Home of Dimsdale Dimmadome. Your Dimmadome son.
Never again. By the way, if I was to do that again, asking for information, I have to roll again, right?
You would, I would think. It's like, because you kind of like left the area. If you go back into it, you'd have to roll again.
Right.
All right, so if you head towards the north of the encampment, how would you go about looking for these magicians? Are you just gonna look for people with really long sticks, or what's your plan of attack there?
90% beard. They're a magician.
Probably just looking around until they see some odd people, like more than odd people.
Make a perception check. You find a mirror. You find yourself.
But what's inside yourself?
No, but like actually,
it's another mirror.
Make a perception check before you were a mirror all along.
19.
Okay. You managed to I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. You managed to find a tent, and out front of it, it's got some writing you can't necessarily read, but it does have a symbol over it that kind of looks like a red cross, which you seem to imagine is some sort of healer's area. And if you head inside, there are 2 people that greet you. They, the people outside were all kind of in like robes and just kind of like stuff you'd expect somebody in a sandy area to wear to keep the sand out of their face, but the people inside are just wearing like plain old shirts. Like they have no intention of going outside anytime soon. One of them has a older lady to the side that it seems that they're trying to help her out. She seems to be coughing a lot. And the other one approaches you and says, "Hey, welcome to the village of Suresh. What brings you in here today?"
Yes, hi. I'm kind of hurt. Can you heal me?
Pissed off some skeletons.
I'm hurt. Can you please heal me?
I hurt.
No,
I'm sorry.
You misheard that.
No, I heard you.
You misheard.
No, you didn't. I said I'm hurt.
I am hurt.
Yes, I'm hurt.
Who are you? Why have you come to this village? I'm hurt. I'm here to
I
hurt
am
you.
going to slap you across the face from all the blade from here to over there, you shit.
He's here to hurt people.
No! You...
Why have you brought this hurt upon us?
Ryan, please.
This jutsu's name is Rasengan.
Just keep... let's just...
It says, how did you manage to hurt yourself? It seems like you've got some pretty nasty cuts there.
Let's just say a skeleton disarmed me.
A skeleton disarmed you? I've not really seen them be able to pull anything off that fancy.
No, no. I hit it, and it just kind of took my weapon.
Did you? The undead have been acting strange lately, but that's terrifying.
I'm sorry.
We'll have to inform the others of this. They have been acting really strange lately. But he pulls you over to one of the sides and says, "Let me see your wounds. I'll try and do what I can." And let me... One of these days you'll learn English.
I said I'm hurt. I didn't say I hurt.
I am hurt.
I wasn't even talking about that. That's the sad part.
What is this? Hello, hurt. Good lord. He pulls you over to one of the sides of the tent, and he rolls up his sleeves and he rubs his hands together.
Right, my chances go, "Oh, look what we have here. Oh, we gonna work hard today."
Look at who's here. Oh, we're gonna work hard today. I wish.
Jeez, I thought they were like in a desert, not in like not in Japan.
According to Riven, Korea's a desert.
China.
What? You don't know this? No, it was a Korean lady that does that.
Oh.
Anywho, he what is... Every time I tab out, I have to tab back in. What is... I don't... What?
Just...
Your healing hook.
Yeah, no, that'll work. He rolls up his sleeves and he puts his hands on the wound and he begins to like... It's not quite a chant, but it sounds like a prayer. And it's not quite
halfway there. Okay, sorry.
healing with the power of rock.
I wish. That sounds
A
metal.
lot of rock. Okay.
Hearts could do that. At level 5 apparently. Oh goodness, sorry. He begins to. It sounds like prayer, but it's not in a language that you can quite understand. Do you have anything in knowledge religion?
Do I have any knowledge in religion?
Yes.
Is he saying that, or you're just saying that to me?
I'm saying that to you.
Okay.
Pretty good news. Your arm's not.
No, I don't have anything for religion.
We've saved your arm, but you must join the cult of Jashin. No. That's fine. It's one of those things that you can't do unless you have ranks in it, but don't worry about it. You recover... Actually, how do I... You actually recover 7 hit points.
Oh, sweet.
And he, as the wounds start closing up, he says, I think that might take care of everything. Is there anything else that you need? You don't seem to be from around here.
I'm just a traveler, just traveling along. Could you tell me, I'll give you some money for the healing if you can tell me about the, what's going on around here.
It's every few months the nomad tribes get together and we have our big mercantile event. We come from different parts of the desert and there's different things to be found among these different parts. So every once in a while we all get together and try and share and sell all the different things we've had to make life easier for all of us. We are among the ones that actually do not leave the area. We tend to stay around the oasis, and we don't have far to travel to meet up with everybody. There's really nothing strange that's been going on, though we have been seeing a lot more undead than usual, and some of them have been behaving very strangely. We had a guard in the other day that said that he was attacked by a skeleton that was made up entirely of sand, and no matter what he did to it, he couldn't seem to fend it off. He had to run, and one of the other guards was left. We're not sure, most of us don't believe him, and we're not really sure if that is what happened, but all we know is that one of the guards never came back.
Okay. So, is there by any chance, I just want to see the thing. Is there any way I can, like, locate this skeleton made out of sand?
I would assume the desert would be a good start.
Well, where at the desert?
The sandy part.
If we knew where it was, we would have tried to deal with it by now. And we're not even sure that it's an actual thing. For all we know, with all the armor that he was wearing, he could have been hallucinating in the heat.
Hallucinating when all but one guard died?
Well, it was only the 2 of them.
The 2 of them.
But with that heavy armor in the desert heat, strange things are bound to be seen.
Well, thanks thanks for that information. Here's the gold I promised you, and I give you 7 gold.
Well, shucks. He says thank you. That's very generous.
That's a lot.
He tells you if for whatever reason you are heading out into the desert to hunt something, it definitely wouldn't hurt to bring some extra water along. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the bazaar who'd be happy to sell you some.
Why, thank you. And thank you for the information, and thank you for healing me. I hope I don't see you again.
Jesus.
Get over here, girl. Where are you?
Jesus. I hope I don't have to see your face again.
No. It's
I know.
literally like going back to the doctor to get healed.
I know.
I didn't mean in a bad way.
He just kind of looks at you funny and then understands it. And he heads over back to the older lady. No. He heads back over to the older lady and tries to help out with her.
We had a spellcaster that knew shocking grasp. You could be the defibrillator. Live!
God, that'd go great for an old lady.
Hyperion Corporation says live!
Oh my lord.
Live! Okay.
Do you wanna... Is there anything else you wanna do while you're out here, Hook? Or do you wanna head back to the group? Attempt to head back to the group?
Who's currently calling for you?
Make a perception check.
Alright, I'll make a perception check. Where's my perception? Oh, right.
For all you know.
Three.
I was say roll a 1.
17.
You hear familiar voices calling for you in the distance.
I go towards those familiar voices in the distance.
Eegy!
Eegy, get over here!
Nid and William see every other name but the one I'm trying to say. See Eegy heading back from the north of the tents, and she seems to be looking a lot less damaged.
Eegy Benedict!
Oh lord. It's got such a sunny side up outlook on life. But she makes it back to you all. Oh god. Do you have anything to say to each other?
Well, I'll be damned. You can fix yourself up. Well, you won't. You're not going to be worth much now. Damn.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Kid, let me tell you something called the black market. Don't worry about it.
No. Oh no.
And she goes all confused on you.
Goes confused.
Goes. She has a look of confusion on her. Why did I say
I'm
that?
going confused.
Why the fuck?
Alright, listen. Don't really worry about it, alright? Point is, we go find the elder. We find work. You guys pay me. There we go. Everybody wins.
Sounds like a deal.
Also, apparently, bad things been happening around here lately, and the elder's been distraught about them, so even more of a reason we should seek him out. Or out. They out. Him.
Just keep the gold in mind.
Oh, speaking of gold, I heard there was a sand skeleton out in the desert.
You mean,
did you barter with it like you did the last ones?
You mean a skeleton that was in the sand, right?
I might have heard wrong, but I think they said something about a skeleton made out of sand.
But sand doesn't have no bones.
Don't.
Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. It just makes it funny.
But what if a cow died in the sand and then there'd be bones in the sand?
But then is it the sand's bones now?
Yes, it belongs to the desert.
Oh my gosh, this makes me think of League of Legends, Nasus and Renekton, or just the desert itself. Alright. We were given directions to find the elder,
You
right?
were indeed.
Alright, let's follow the directions and not have...
Let's not be hasty here, because some people could spend some time to fix their equipment. Since the sandstorm's coming in, might as well take a rest.
We're gonna need arms and armor. I need armor.
Masterworks all.
And
Can't go wrong.
I need to fix my gun before somebody blows themselves up.
Parlay.
Specifically me.
So you all, I guess, head into the market and look for various bits and pieces.
Aye, lad.
Alright,
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah?
Did you get that whole perform thing checked? Or the the thing for my perception class, or what is it called?
Perception?
Or not perception. It's another type of class. Have you got that taken care of, or no?
Class.
It has
Golly
to do with,
gee, if
it
I
has
knew
to
what you
do
were
something
talking
with
about.
perform, like the perform skill.
Bard?
No, not bard. It's like dance skill.
Oh, you mean
Perform dance?
hold up.
Apparently, Hook is going to become a erotic dancer of this group.
Yes, that.
Okay, you really got to help me out here.
Are you
I'm
serious?
sorry.
I was just digging around.
No, I actually figured out what he was talking about. That's like you freaking walking up to a wharf and going, "Hey, fellas, y'all heard of saltwater?" Like, that's just the vaguest that you could possibly be when you're trying to ask them about the freaking great white whale that stole your legs 17 years ago.
Speaking of which, I need to hunt that bitch down.
Oh my god. What do you mean?
Am I able to find a class or like
Not at
someone...
level 1.
No? Okay.
Not at level 1.
You should be a class.
That's like multi-classing into Terminator because you're a level 1 barbarian.
No, I meant... fuck it.
What?
Type it to me.
How
did you
do
mean?
I make it private or something?
Skype!
Oh, Skype.
Or you could type in
Why do
slash
we use Skype? Part
W /W space GM and then whatever you want to say.
1. Or just click Skype, and we don't have to worry about slash shit.
You're not wrong.
Anywho, so we walk around the markets.
Yes,
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Nid go first. What do you want to ask around for?
Oh shit, I wasn't actually expecting that. Shit.
Alright,
Oh
well,
yeah,
we
I got
can-
it. Let me just roll first. Yeah, I asked nothing. Nobody knows. Forget it.
What's a gun?
Well, I was gonna ask if anybody was around that could translate the stupid sword.
Peace still? Well, don't you
But
just have
apparently
to
there's nobody
unzip your
around, or
pants
they
and you'll
can't
do it?
understand me. Oh well, lost opportunity.
Firearm? Why would you do that?
We got a feller that can cast himself some burning hands, if that's what you mean by firearm. You could look at another part of the city if you'd like to try, but I'm gonna bop over to William. What do you want to look for there, Bucko?
Alright, well, I got me this nice hammer. Well, first I gotta get me some armor. I'm thinking studded leather for now. But also, I got me this nice hammer, and it's made for throwing, but I really don't want to have to go after it and pick it up. You got something that can help me with that? Like a chain or a rope?
A really long chain?
This has to be like 10 feet.
I'm just picturing Resident Evil 4 guy just like with the freaking
Evil.
jacket wide open.
That's interesting.
I got 50 feet of rope right here.
What would you go and bring this stupid rope for? What was the... Sorry, you said you wanted to find studded leather?
Studded leather or leather armor. I don't really imagine they would have a chain shirt here because all the sand it would really...
Yeah. You ask around and they do point you out to a tanner's tent? They are tanners, yeah?
Tanner! McGinty! I think I knew the lad when I was a wee bit.
Good
No.
God.
I almost made a Scottish thing.
Almost.
and- Oh, so close! I mixed up 2 words!
Miles Luna.
I identify with him so much.
But one of the villagers actually does direct you to a tanner, and they just say, just right in here, and they'll get you taken care of. And I guess you step through the tent.
Can we have like can it be canon that it's like Pretty Woman plays and like go into like the fitting
As you
room?
walk through.
Oh, I thought it was like here's like a whole shelf of them, and I like try them on, and then he's like, "No, that's not right," and it's like a whole process.
It's a shopping montage.
Yeah, shopping montage. Thank you, Riven.
You can. I guess you can have it going on in your head.
At the
There
very
you
end,
go.
he gets
It's canon now.
Like,
the dwarf is
yeah.
the most fashionable of the three.
Can I have a cane?
If you want to buy a cane in the desert's not going to do you much good.
Okay, a very tall cane. People
That's called a walking stick.
So a regular people's stick?
Yeah, sure.
As you enter the tent,
Oh, and a compass. I need a compass too. Specifically a compass.
If he does skill checks for if anybody can pass him, I'm done. I just want to point that out.
Can you just get me a shopping list? Because I've forgotten like 90% of what you've said.
Okay. I need studded leather armor.
Like, actually type it? Do you have that much gold, is the question?
I have 140 gold.
Alright. Studded leather and...
I'm typing it. That's what you wanted.
Oh. Yeah, I fucking...
There we go.
Well, they have canteens, so I'm not sure if that's any difference between that and a water skin.
I mean, they're functionally the same, but...
Yeah, but metal out in the heat.
Yeah,
well, water skin could...
You're saying a canteen is made of metal, and that's it?
Yep.
That's it.
It's made out of sand, clearly.
If it's made
Really
of metal,
holds in that moisture.
Then
It's a canteen, not a sandteen.
You never know. As you step through the tent flaps, I guess is the word. There's just a really he looks really sunburnt, like he's not necessarily from these parts. It's a really thin sunburnt dude with a long black mustache that's kind of like a Fu Manchu. And he's like, welcome to Lee's Leathers. What can we do for you? I guess you just pass him a piece of paper with all that on there.
I'm like, there seems to be something on your skin.
My clothes?
No, not the clothes. On your skin, not on top of your skin. Looks like something's wrong with your skin.
He looks down. And he's like, my hair?
the mitochondria.
It looks like. Okay.
It's the powerhouse of the cell.
Crap! I'm trying to think of like how to say this, but it wouldn't be mean. Oh, okay. You know, whenever you leave like a shirt out in the sun and you forget about it all day, and then the next day you come and find it and it's not entirely the right color.
Who leaves their shirts out in the desert? You blow away.
I know how Michael Jones feels.
Alright, never mind. I like your mustache, by the way. I'm gonna need some equipment specifically for not dying.
Well, we can help you with the armor.
Alright. Do you only have leather or do you have any metal?
Most of our metal is like the studs on the armors. I give up on the accent.
You got me, kid. I'm not actually.
Shut your face. Most of the metal that we have here is parts of the armor. We do happen to have a few metal canteens, but apart from that, we just have leather armors and ropes.
All right. Oh no, I'm not going that. No, I'm not going Irish. Darn it. I'm gonna need studded leather, 10-foot of rope, and
I think he gets it.
And how many water skins?
I believe he said several.
Several. Okay, we'll go 3 water skins and 3 canteens.
Okay.
I'm gonna have like a control experiment on which would last longer.
You're just gonna sit out there in the sun.
Well, I'll like alternate between the days of like, all right, 1 canteen today, and then the next day, all right, 1 water skin.
Your other party members walk up. You're just out in the sun with the freaking canteen, the water skin. You're like, shush, I'm doing sunsets.
Just shush.
Understanding the solar mysteries.
Paladins are weird.
Is he a paladin?
Yes,
That's new.
They are weird. What's my excuse?
He says, let me go ahead and get that together for you. Is it alright if I put it in a leather bag?
Is there another kind?
Nope.
I'm good.
Unless you want to carry it.
Oh, is there like a leather bag? I didn't know there was any other option.
How they always ask if plastic's okay. Is leather okay?
If the plastic is leather, okay.
I hate you and everything that you stand by.
I knew he was going to do that.
I know. He says that'll be 30.
Sorry, I didn't ask. What's this guy's name? Oh, it's Lee's Leather.
Mhm.
Is his name just Lee?
Lee.
Just Lee.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry. How much is it?
33 or 32 gold. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm gonna give him 35 gold and ask him for the 3 extra gold. I'm gonna say, get some cream for that skin. It looks like you might need.
You're paying him to insult him?
No, he looks like you might need cream to keep him from getting sunburned.
You're paying him to insult him.
I stand by what I said earlier. I just like to point that out.
Oh yeah, no, you're not wrong.
You know what?
Just...
You know, Ryan, I have 8 charisma. Yes.
You're not wrong. He just kind of looks down. He's like, "What's wrong with my skin?"
What I want to show him my skin.
He just looks down. And he goes, "Mine's longer."
Oh.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna like shake his hand and be like, I like you. Give like a hearty laugh. Hearty dwarven laugh.
He says, "By the way, I like the beard. Try not to get sand in it."
Wait, do I know that it's called a Fu Manchu?
I would guess. You
I
said
didn't know if this
mustache
was like
earlier.
That's a mustache of legends. Don't let anyone ever tell you to shave it.
Is that everything for you, James? Or do you want to go?
Please take the spotlight away from me. I don't want to be the source of Riven.
Please take the spotlight away from me.
Okay, I'm gonna bop back to Nid then. Do you want to try again to find?
Well, since now I'm pretty sure I need other stuff too. Is there like this? So I'm going to look around and try to get 2 more canteens. And do I see anything that would benefit me in any way? I imagine not, considering that, gunslinging and rifles, it's practically an art.
You're gonna find out. Holy crap, okay. You actually do, on the outskirts, find somebody that looks like he sells a couple of firearms. They mostly look like longer hunting rifles.
Sounds like my kind of man.
Do you have anything that you want to say?
I go, "Greetings, sir. How much you willing to part with those?"
We're gonna get good at talking eventually.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'll get good at talking at some point too. But
at least I'm not insulting my fucking clerk.
I know, right?
Hey, you don't have 8
Hey,
charisma,
hey.
right?
I meant what I said.
I'm just waiting for James to walk up to him and go, "You look like a tomato."
And that's the reason why we go to war. Okay.
You look like a man. Oh, that's been left out in the sun because apparently those can get sunburnt too.
James, shut the fuck up.
He says, depends on what you're looking for, but do you mind if I ask what you have at the moment?
By all means, I shall. I'm actually looking it up.
Oh, I mean, I remember what it is, so you're good.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Because it starts in the broken condition, right?
It should have, yeah.
Yeah. He looks at it and he goes, "The hell did you fire at? And did it die?"
Let me tell you the story of the invisible ferrets.
And he just sits down, looks at you. He wants to know.
You fucking do it.
Are you seriously gonna make me do the invisible ferret gif right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You're telling me that if someone walked up to you and all you do is live in the desert and is talking about invisible ferrets that you wouldn't want to hear it?
Gather around, kids. It's time for story time with Uncle Willie.
Alright, well. You see this gauntlet that I'm wearing?
We've had a couple of people come by with one of those.
Yeah, good. Not the point. Back to the story. Okay, so I'm the main character here, goddammit. So I got put in this cell with this really dumb bitch. She somehow believed it. When these guards just came up to us and was just messing with us and stuff, I just said, "Oh, it was the invisible ferrets." They believed us. Can you believe that? Stupid people believe invisible ferrets are helping us escape a prison.
There was no invisible ferrets. That's
I know, right?
Supposing there were invisible ferrets, how would you know if you hit one? Is their blood invisible?
Well, let me tell you. I had a buddy of mine could swear their meat very nice. Although for some weird reason, I could hear the crunch and whatnot, but I just couldn't see it.
Oh. Where are you from?
Gee, I don't know. A local place.
I mean, you can just make it up.
Shit.
I never heard of that town.
I'm from the Cavelands, down yonder.
Oh, we've had a couple of people from the Cavelands. You know the Guntlands?
Who the fuck are they?
Well, I guess not. Either way, how long are you gonna be in town?
Well, I'm just trying to get paid any way I can. My trade is a mercenary after all, good sir.
This is mercenary. That's how I got my start. Tell you what, if you want to leave this here with me for a couple of hours, I can see what I can do to fix it up. Or I can give you a discount on one of my other guns.
You know what? I'll let you fix this one up. I don't really want to part with it just yet.
Alright, come back in a couple of hours.
Alright then. And I flip him 5 gold.
Right. He hands you a little, he pulls out a little card and writes on the back of it and he hands it to you. And he takes your gun into the back and starts working on it.
And do I owe anything for those 2 extra canteens?
No, he says he'll throw them in.
Sweet.
Do you want to check the card out?
Jesus Christ, alright. Give me a
second.
second. Okay.
The back of it says that.
By any chance, did I check out his race or anything?
He had one of those face covers on that you see in the desert, but he had orange skin. So it's definitely not a human unless he's Trump.
Well, it's just out of nowhere you made him sound exactly like me out of nowhere.
Quick.
And the fact that it's a fun accent.
Quick, get James and see and have him describe the skin.
He looks like one of them there mangoes. It's the one with fruit on legs.
I love having 8 charisma. The only thing is I have a higher diplomacy than all of you.
You one of them there bandicoots?
And you're gonna be the one that starts the war.
Yeah.
Alright, so did Eegy have anything that she wants to... Wait, Riven, were you done?
Well, I am going to look for a tavern, and that's it. Or a high sociable place.
I was gonna say there's like a gathering place in the middle of the bazaar that has like drinks and stuff.
That'll do.
Alright, back to Eegy. Do you have anything that you want to do?
Yes, actually. I want to... There's two things, actually. One is to find a canteen because peer pressure.
I mean, do you know that they're getting canteens?
Oh. Right.
Sure as hell doesn't.
Maybe not canteens, but
I mean,
to need
you
water
would know
of some
that you
sort.
would want one. I'm just saying that you know that they're
Well,
buying
to be
one.
fair, we never said that we separated from each other. And
Yeah.
by, it sounds like that we're all together, to be honest.
Okay, but hold up, because
Until now, when I said I just moved on to the...
I mean, I just figured if you were in there with James, you'd tomato him on.
You'd probably shoot me. Actually, no. You'd probably watch and be like, "No, keep going. Tell him how he looks."
But okay. I mean, are you all traveling in a group? I guess
Well, I
Riven's-
imagine I'm not anymore.
Mhm.
If I can't be.
Well,
Well, actually, okay, I'll just say this. Hey, dwarf, wanna go get a drink?
Ryan,
Hmm?
can you roll like I don't want to say a morality check, but like should I be worried about leaving Eegy by herself?
high or low?
Low.
Low is what? Yes or no?
If it's low, then I'm worried about Eegy being on her own. If not, sure.
You're worried.
Yeah, save me a seat. I gotta go check something. I guess
Alright.
Can't do good, buddy. And I walk
I
on.
just imagine Eegy like hopping back. She's missing a leg. She's like, I got an axe.
Oh yeah, and I like scream, keep the pointy stuff away from the bitch!
Keep the
Some of
what?
the kids look at you and they're like,
You said a bad word.
Fuck you, kids, I'm not your parents.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
He's like, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He's talking about a dog.
He's got a rare speech impediment.
I'm sure your he has.
So does he, interestingly enough.
It's called.
He can only speak in vowels.
Y-E-Y-O-U.
He's got meningitis.
E-I-E-I-O. So Hook, what are you off to? What are you doing? What are you looking for besides canteens or just canteens?
Let's see. Trying to get some supplies, and if there's a bounty board.
As far as supplies, what do you mean? You freaking picking up Crayolas and backpacks?
No, just like
Gear?
canteen, having like an upgraded weapon or something. You never
What
know.
kind?
Fuck, upgraded. Exactly.
Probably a better axe, the one that doesn't disarm me.
Feed victims.
We might be able to get some made from a different material, but we can't really afford magical stuff yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you just want like a plain canteen, that's probably just like a gold for like 2 of them.
Well,
Oh.
and also probably more information.
Regarding,
Not drop your freaking.
just don't walk up to somebody and go, "Give me your information." I want social security numbers. I want your keys. I don't want for you.
Well-
to
Well, doing a stupid thing, it's like, yeah, can you
That
get this
takes
thing
time.
off me? This
This
bracer?
Can you get this arm off of me?
No, the bracer, you shit.
You need to be really specific.
Sure. Picks up an axe. Hey, that'll get it off.
Since you had a
you
problem
got-
with getting disarmed, I think we can solve it. You just don't need to have any arms.
Jeez.
I mean, you just gonna walk up to random people and frickin' look for King Arthur and ask them if they can pull the bracelet from the stone?
Hey, you never know.
Hey, Hook, you have to be slightly specific.
Probably-
Ryan.
What's that?
You have to be slightly specific with what you're doing, not just, hey, I'm looking for a thing. Just
Oh.
say, hey, I go for
Okay.
a merchant.
James is looking for the shop again. Where's the tomato?
Okay, like,
Check the grocery store. The soup aisle. Sorry.
How about like I was gonna say magician, damn it. A magic person. Not a magician, but like a magic dude that like can help me get this bracer off.
Do you want to try and head back towards the north and see if you can find that like healer tent again, or?
Yeah. Just going back and forth. Should I make a perception roll then?
Yeah.
Don't hit the potholes.
That's not
hit the
hurt.
potholes.
But you kind of wander around for a bit, but you eventually find your way back up to the north. And I guess head back to the healer's tent.
Magician, I thought you said Mage Nilsson.
Wait, I go back to the healer's tent?
Was that what you were looking for, or are you looking for other magicians?
Like other magicians.
Oh.
I imagine he was looking something of the sorcerer brand.
You would think that, but why not a wizard or a witch?
That's pretty close enough.
No, it's not.
I think it's better than magician.
You're not wrong. What if it's a dark magician? You
better be a girl.
Yeah. You're not 100% sure, but you see an old guy that's like 40% beard, and you think that he might be magical.
40% beard. That is a gamble. He could either be old, or he could be magical. It could be both, or he could have dementia and forgotten to shave.
Okay, so I go up to this person and says, "Hey, do you do magic?"
You do magic.
He pulls cards out of his robes. Do I? I never thought I'd get the chance.
Oh God.
Oh well, if that's the thing, then Eegy shows him the bracer. Can you get this off?
I can get a lot of things off.
You.
Hey.
I meant that, and then halfway through, I was like, I don't mean this. Please ignore me.
He pulls out 2 metal rings from his cloak as well, and he's like, normally I'm the one that puts stuff back together, and he clicks them together, and he's like, and sometimes I can get them apart, but sometimes they get a little stuck. He's pulling on them and they won't budge. Now about that, that's not my area of expertise. I'm not much of a magician of the magical variety.
So why do you have that long beard of yours? For show?
I'm old!
We were wrong, Huck. You were wrong.
Well,
beards don't make you magical. Who told you that?
Magic just gives you a beard.
You'd be surprised what I've heard at my place.
At your place.
I'm so happy I'm not there.
Do you want to try again, or?
I want to go. Well, after hearing about that, I just say screw it, and then go to like a bartering area, like a marketplace.
The entire city is a market. Well, okay, most of the place. You mean like the main area?
No, not main area. Like, actually, I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else.
There are people.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
There's also sand.
There's also sand. There's a sky. There's also air. That's a good one. Are you looking for anything specific?
The parents get mad.
Yes, I want to look anywhere else to see if there's something. Use your words. I want to see if there's anyone else that could possibly get this bracer off.
That would need to be gather information. To see if there's any.
D20.
Yeah, you remember the healer said that there was a couple other people that came through that had one.
Well, to be fair, my arms dealer also said that as well.
He did indeed.
Well, I want to search out these people.
Oh, are you looking for other people that have them on?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's do it like this. Let's see. You do actually find, you think you catch somebody beneath their robes. You think you see a flash of metal on their wrists, and there's two of them that are in a group.
I go and approach them.
And they turn around and they're like, "What do you want?"
Do you so happen to come from a desert? Did you so happen to come from a dungeon like an hour or two ago?
Look, how far do you think it takes?
I don't know. Like
to walk from here to here? Because it ain't 45 feet.
I was thinking like an hour. I mean, I don't know the...
Man, you guys sure kill skeletons fast. They said, if we're talking about the same place, we got out a day ago. Were you from one of the later groups?
Yeah, actually.
You know what this means, though, don't you?
We get to work together?
Yeah, we're already doing that. And they start to shuffle beneath their cloaks.
Wait, say that again? They're gonna what?
They're moving their hands into their robes, and it looks like they're gonna draw something.
I'm gonna pull out my hammer. Oh no.
You gonna go over and join?
Let's tie one end of my 10-foot rope to my hammer, and I'll start swinging it around.
And
like
the other end
flail.
to the villager.
Tie one into the villager. Quick, do the hula.
Bye, Timmy.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
They say, "Didn't you hear the guy in charge? He said that we'd have to kill each other if we wanted to make it out of this alive."
Give me a moment.
Sure.
I mean, like he could chime in too.
Literally anybody could. I actually really need to get some medicine on one. I have a spider bite that needs something on it because it's just like frick. But go ahead and discuss.
Your character is that stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, right before you said that, hey, this person has a thing, I have a thing, I said to Ryan, I want to see if anyone is paying a little bit more attention to us than they should be, and then right then you walk towards them and talk to them. And I was like, well, that answers my question. But if a fight's going to break out, I don't want it to be in public because then people might get upset at us.
Well, you actually don't know if they even have any law enforcement around.
I mean, as far as anything, like, we can just go and take whatever we want.
And, like, how big is the town anyway? Jesus!
I don't know, 2 squares?
What?
I'm supposed to be the merciless. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to do this the most humane
way
possible. Apparently, I need to be more insane if I gotta keep up with that.
Jeez, it's not like I'm playing like a chaotic evil person. I'm just playing a chaotic neutral person.
I would smite you from the get-go if you were chaotic evil. You'd be like, I'm gonna kick a puppy. Smite!
That'd be pretty amusing to see, actually. I can't believe it. I forgot how to do a capital G in cursive.
Did Ryan say he was leaving?
No, he just has to get something for spider bite.
Oh.
Besides, James is like right behind him, so it doesn't really matter.
No. I'm just kind of waiting for him to come back so I can say what I want.
No shit.
Yeah.
We all are, kind of.
Yeah. We're kind of in limbo right now.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I can't. Fuck it. I can't say it.
No. Tell me.
No, I can't. Metagaming. Can't do it.
You can give suggestions.
All right, I'm back.
Out of character.
Well, I can say this much. I'm not there.
Might be a good thing.
Yeah, okay.
Well, for one of them, I think.
Did y'all have anything to say while they were rummaging around?
Well,
yes, I
it's
did.
only those two.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Can I? I want to say something
works.
for that. For
Wait,
this, and
before
that
you
involves...
say something to them, are there other people around us that
Yeah,
aren't them, like
Mhm.
regular chocolate people?
it's a bustling market.
That's what G looks like. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot what a G in cursive looks like.
Oh, you meant okay.
Ryan?
Hmm?
Okay, so this probably will have to be like a charisma roll,
Mm-hmm.
but I go and say, you really want to have a fight right now? I can just play innocent, and you
No.
guys will be like the... I can play... Let me... Fuck. Let me try that again.
Let me fuck. Nope,
No, no, shut up.
Get dressed for the part.
No, I'm not.
Leather armor. You sure about that?
It's covering everything. It's not skin tight, you shit.
Tight enough.
Wait, Ryan, am I close enough, since I've been following Eegy around, am I close enough that I heard what just kind of happened or saw what happened?
I assume so
Yep.
at this point.
So, I'd go and say, do you really want to attack me? I could play the victim and everyone else would just be on my side.
How do you know that they wouldn't be on our side?
Well,
and,
you just
as
got
he
here.
says that, they both draw their scimitars and they say, "Thief! She's been stealing from the vendors."
Damn it, I was in mid-type.
Do you want to say anything, James?
I was just gonna like hold up my hand and just say, not here. I will diplomatize here
Nope.
if I must.
Go ahead.
Alright. Obviously, your quarrels with us, or specifically this very foolish little girl, and the little babby. These people have, while you might not mean them any harm, the people around us, they might get in the way and become injured, and I would rather not have that. So could we go somewhere else to settle this?
Make a roll.
People freaking screaming, "Thief, what'd you steal?" Hook, can you back me up and just say, yeah? Please just back me up on this. Wait, crap. Darn it.
She goes and says, yeah, he has a point there, while giving a shitty grin.
Sorry. Yeah, what he said, yeah. Guess I can get this to roll. Oh, yay! Hook, we're gonna fight!
You know what's funny, James?
Wait. I got this. I'm gonna pull out my cue cards of things to say in social situations that Tessa told me to write out.
James, do you want to know what they rolled?
Oh no.
No, you can go ahead with your cue cards. They kind of look back and forth at each other like they're not sure.
I'm not sure of what.
They're
perplexed about his suggestion. They're questioning their morals in front of a bunch of people.
Oh, his dad's. Riven, did you see what I sent?
Oh, I see that. Hmm.
I'm trying to go with it.
Damn.
I'll get it out. James has a phone call from his dad.
Oh, I mean, since we're editing stuff out.
You! No!
What?
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
What just happened?
I had them roll a diplomacy to see how they would react to it. And they're kind of looking at each other like they're not sure that they want to do this.
What, that they want to fight or they want to move?
That they're not sure if they want to fight in the middle of the bazaar. And there's kind of like a ruckus going on because they did
Oh, like, I really... Okay, sometimes I'm like, I kind of wish Chessa was out. She could help me with this. And I'm like, we're in the middle of a bazaar and suddenly a ghost is going to pop up. I can't do that.
Oh yeah, that'll sure help.
Let's see. Ow. Someone who was supposedly caught stealing and a ghost that pops out of nowhere. Yeah, that won't attract attention at all.
You know.
Okay, all I can think of to try and swing this to our side is just like, Steve, she was stealing from the vendor, and I just like scream, the only thing she was stealing was my heart! Ah!
Oh my lord.
You.
And then they're just like, oh gosh, you're morons, and they would just go back to what they're doing.
I mean, try it. I don't know what that would be other than, like, would that be bluff?
That one would be a bluff.
It would be diplomacy because she hasn't lied.
Yeah.
I mean, go for it.
Lied.
Oh my gosh. Either this has to be a nat 1 or a nat 20. I really want this to be something like that.
What?
Are you just gonna turn this into an impromptu proposal?
No! No! Maybe!
Maybe.
Eh!
Dear God.
Wow.
Damn it.
The crowd looks extremely confused, and the two people that were like gonna start something were like, I think we left some sand in our teapot. We need to go, we need to go fix that. And they just like walk away really awkwardly. One of them says,
William feels very uncomfortable about what he just did.
One of them does turn back and say, if we happen to find you outside the Nomad City, we will, there won't be anything to stop us.
And then she goes, bring it!
And one of them starts to come back. The other stops them. And they leave.
No. Stop
One of the villagers is like, I'm confused. Did you steal something? Or is this some kind of weird improv thing?
I'm just gonna look at her. That. Always that.
The shopkeepers kind of watch Eegy a little closer, but they don't. Everybody kind of slowly goes back to what they were doing.
Why am I... This is so fun.
Not a word.
This is fun.
Not a word. We're going to either a bar or an inn, and we're putting you in a room where you can't talk to anyone.
When does Eegy get a straitjacket?
Out of curiosity, do I hear any of this coming back that there's like a dwarf that just proposed to like some shitty looking girl?
You make a perception check.
God, I have to know.
Please no. Please no. Please no. Please don't hear about this. I don't want to hear about this later.
Well,
you kind of catch the town people like it's coming. It's kind of like the telephone game, where like they keep hearing it a little bit wrong. And you hear something about some kind of dwarven prince riding in on an elephant and proposing to a human.
is his name Prince Ali by any chance?
It's Prince Leah from the south, from the southern tribes.
Water tribe?
Yeah.
Dwarf.
The dwarf propelled a thief,
What?
hopefully into the frickin' low orbit.
No, you said it's a telephone game. Everyone keeps getting the words wrong after a while. So instead of a dwarf proposed to a thief, a dwarf propelled a thief?
An elephant proposed to a dwarf.
The dwarf accepted.
The Scotsman pops up. That's my wife.
Jeez.
Frickin'. You do definitely hear something about a dwarf and an odd human that sounds a little familiar.
Tell me, when we were walking through, were there that many dwarfs?
No.
Good.
No, we're not.
Pretty sure I could tell which ones they were.
No!
Do you want to go try and find them?
Nope.
Or do you want to just chill
I'm pretty sure they'll come find me eventually.
staying away from the trouble? Alright.
Well, I got business to attend to.
You gonna come with me willingly, or am I gonna have to drag you away?
Is that you saying that, or is that him?
That's him.
She
But
goes...
Am I gonna have to drag you away? We shouldn't be here. Not after that.
She goes... yes, whisk me away, as she does a little twirl.
Jesus Christ.
I was really hoping that you would try to jump into his arms, and he would just, like, wouldn't hold up his arms to catch you. No one tells the goblin.
Good thing I'm a hobgoblin, bitch.
No one tells the crazy one. Not a word.
Which one's the crazy one in this situation? That one?
Don't tell the other guy. Just, no.
I don't know, the one that almost got her killed, or the one that's talking about invisible ferrets.
Those two are the same person.
Even though you almost killed yourself. You didn't have to do anything.
We'll remember that forever.
I guess let's go to... After that, yeah, I'm gonna need a drink just because we just avoided a fight that could have gotten some people hurt. For now.
So I guess you head to the like tavern tent. Is that where you're? Okay. Irvin, you are there, aren't you?
Yep.
As you walk in, you see a familiar hobgoblin at like a back table. Do you acknowledge the fact that you know them?
I look up and go, "Hey, look, it's the new happy couple!"
You don't know that.
He doesn't not know that.
No, he doesn't
There's
know.
There's only one dwarf in this whole town.
Yes,
apparently.
But saying something about riding an elephant.
And some of the other...
Anyway, keep going, sorry.
Some of the other people in the tavern start whispering, "Is that the prince? I think it's the prince." And they're just like kind of watching both of you like really carefully.
Hey, look, it's His Highness. I didn't know he had an elephant though.
We're in a nomad place where children steal from people that they think they can get away with, and you just said I'm a prince.
Oh.
Oh God.
Not my fault. I spread rumors.
Not your fault. You just screamed it.
Too late now.
Some of the kids actually start moving towards you and like, "Are you really a prince? Where are you from?" And they start kind of like bombarding you with questions because this is not like something that's common for them.
I mean, you can use this as an advantage.
If you want to lie to children, sure.
I don't want to lie. Okay, I'm gonna tell him I could have been a prince, but adventure just was in the cards for me.
They're like, tell us of your adventuring. Like, tell us stories.
I'm gonna make sure that I always have like a hand like on my pocket or like on my backpack so they don't steal anything. And I'm gonna like sit down and have like a Santa, like a grandpa Santa Claus kind of storytelling session with them. Be like, all right, sit on my knee.
One of the villagers goes over to the bar and he's like, around for the storytelling prince.
Here,
And
here.
Eegy kind of like giggles to the side. Just...
no, you have to make the giggle sound. That's not a giggle sound. That's a sound.
That's not me.
Comes by with alcohol, and you know that you're going to need this. James, I want you to make a performance check.
Oh God.
Actually, no. I can actually sling this. I can because Tess is going to help me with this. Oh, I hate my
Better hope
life.
she was a freaking actor in a previous life.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. Here's one. And. Eh. Okay, that's a 16 total.
What do you mean a 16?
That's 26.
Aiding another. No, don't have.
Oh.
I wondered. Okay.
I don't have a flute with me, so I don't get a +1 or whatever.
I
Like
don't.
somebody come out of nowhere and just hand him a mandolin.
Thank you. Music helps me think.
Like he told his story in song.
He's just like scratching his back with it as he's telling the story.
Hey, Ryan, can I tell them about the guy?
The guy?
The guy?
The one
The
back
guy
in
that I will call... The guy that I will, from now on, call Fallout Boy because of his main song, Thanks for the Memories.
That's not Fallout. Okay.
Not Fallout Boy, crap. Who was it?
Isn't that Panic?
Hold on. I'm gonna Google this.
Wait, you said thanks for the memories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is Fallout Boy.
That is Fallout
Sorry.
Boy.
Yeah.
You know, the guy.
Okay, you're gonna have to message it to me.
But let's not worry about that. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Is that something you really want to do?
Not about my experiences with this person, but I just want to like say, legend says there's a person.
I mean, if you want to. Is
Yeah,
that part of
bro.
your like adventuring career that you've run across them?
That's probably what made it start.
Eh. I don't know if Eegy or Ned really listen in, but he starts telling the children about what sounds like a crazy folk tale. God freaking hiccups.
Oh no, go ahead.
No,
Just,
you go ahead. It's your story.
Okay, this person.
Long ago.
It's not a person that I've met a second time. Actually, I wouldn't remember that. Anyway. Darn it! Okay, legend has it there's people that, I wouldn't quite say it, they feed off of memories, but they can take them from you. And you're just kind of, well, darn it, that's the whole story.
If that doesn't end with eat your vegetables or forget everything for the rest of your life, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Oh,
Or with like a random monkey that comes out of nowhere and takes your girl away from you.
You've had that happen too? It happened to me 3 times. Called themselves Sayanaras?
Sayanaras, god dang. Are they Super Sayanaras?
I know, yeah, they were always leaving and saying
Sayonara,
goodbye.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
God, you're the faker.
What do I know about this thing that got me started adventuring?
Knowledge history?
Well, I mean, we all started working for a town, and then somehow got captured, and here we are.
Did you want to roll anything on
Yay!
that? Oh,
Yay! Yay, Ryan!
what is it specifically that you're? Can you message me specifically what you want?
Yes. My eyes glow as I remember. Just glint in the light.
Riven, I wanted to ask you, where did you put that card that the guy gave you?
In my pocket?
You notice your pocket starts feeling warm. You assume it's gonna burst into flames or something.
No.
It says, welcome to Megaton.
Well, I look down, what do I see?
There's a little, the ink from IOU1 gun has, part of it has moved down below it, and it has shaped into the word ready, and the ready itself feels hot.
Wow. You one gun ready.
Alright then. I guess I look up, I go, man, that was a really nice story there, dwarf, but I'll go get my guns. Play mates, guys, try not to have sex while I'm gone.
It's not done yet.
Well, he's leaving. I mean, frick.
Ryan, you narrate now. Since you know how this goes.
No, I'm sending it to you, you butt. Just give me 1 sec.
Well, every single time I tried to advance the story, you guys keep pushing me away.
I know.
Okay, so Eegy goes and follows Riven.
Who's Riven?
Or Nid. Follows. Eegy goes and follows Nid.
I look back at her and I go, if you're coming with me, Small Fry, let me just tell you, I don't swing that way. I don't like cheating on people. Unless it's just to get their money. That's a different story.
For a minute, I thought you were like, I'm gay.
Jeez.
I don't swing that way. I knew it. You only like the Hobgoblin Man. A fan of the Hobgoblin.
Not only that, you know, inter party relations. That's good. Just as good get weird.
The reason
since,
why
you know,
I'm leaving.
You and I were in the same prison cell together. I just don't know how well that will work out.
You were my bitch, but you ain't gonna be my wife.
Wow.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay. I know you're gonna be like, oh, now, but I'm gonna try and get serious here. I just continue. At least want something to get done tonight.
I mean, stuff is getting done. Apparently, in the form of the holy matrimony.
You're so funny.
Alright, so you heading back to the gun dude?
Yep.
You get back up there and he's still rummaging around the back. You hear gears clanking and like the sound of metal hitting, like a hammer hitting metal. There's a little bell on the counter.
Ah, dang it.
You see just a leg come from the back, and he takes a massive step forward with the gun in his hands, like, "Who's there?" Oh.
Who's there?
Like, did you get my message?
Sure did. Not to mention, real like your side there, Inkeep.
Yeah, them things is fancy, huh? I had a guy come through last week, sold me 50 of them for 2 gold. There's a deal. And he goes, he goes back to the back, he rummages around a bit, and he pulls your gun out, and he goes, check this out. And he pulls a cartridge out, and he puts it in the bottom of the gun, and he like grabs a lever on the side and you gonna like this.
Ooh, there's that legendary. Oh shit.
Legendary, oh shit.
Lever action gun right there. I'm into that shit.
Only after having foreign food for 3 months can you summon the almighty great. Oh shit.
He says, now I need you to do me a favor for this. Now I'm giving this to you for free in hopes that you'll become mercenary half as good as me. Well, maybe a fourth if you're lucky.
You become Elvis.
Jesus Christ. Let me tell you now. Ba-doom, ba-doom. His freaking hips just keep moving. But he says, just make sure you don't break it again. I hate to see these things in disrepair. There's some people out there that like to mangle these guns for fun. Sick freaks.
Yo. I go to her and I go, I know. You see the crazy one behind me? Yeah, she's one of them.
She kind of turns. She kind of looks like suspicious. Like her eyes are just moving back and forth, just like.
He like motions you to come like look over the counter, and he opens the drawer really slowly to the side, and it's full of bear traps, and he's like, you know, I got something for that.
I'm like,
I was really.
yep, still like your style, brother. All right, I'll see you around, cousin.
He's like, yeah. No, I'm just freaking everywhere. He says, hey, fun thing about those cards, if you ever need to figure out where I'm set up, you can press down on the O, and it will point out what direction I'm in. Sadly, it won't tell you how far, but it's a start. We're working on it.
I know. This is in progress type deal. I get you. Doing that myself.
Yeah.
Can I have a turn for this one?
Or yeah, go for it.
Okay. So after Ned leaves, I go up to the counter and
I didn't leave.
Oh.
I'm not leaving your side, dumbass.
Okay. Eegy goes up to the counter and asks, Do you make any weapons that shoot silently?
You mean like a crossbow?
No. Like a gun that shoots silent. Not a crossbow.
So, like it had some kind of silencer.
Yes.
We got work on them.
I know, right? That'd help me out in God knows how many situations.
You imagine we put one of them on a sniper rifle? They have no idea where the hell you fired from.
Wouldn't that be great too? Actually, making a sniper rifle.
We're working on that too. we can't seem to get the bullets to go straight. The last time we tried to fire one, it didn't go so well. He wasn't even in front of the gun and he got hit. We need some time to work on that.
He wasn't even in front of the gun.
You
kind of slightly to the left.
Did you? Oh, as far as he says, we don't really have anything that's too silent except for, well, bows. We around these parts like our guns nice and loud.
Well, is there any way you can upgrade my crossbow?
He takes a look at it and he's like, I haven't worked on one of these in a long time. He says, I don't necessarily, let's freaking see what he knows. He says, I haven't worked on one of these in a long time, but I do still have some special crossbow bolts from an old hunter that might be helpful. And he rummages through the back, and he pulls out 4 crossbow bolts. Instead of your standard tips on them, though, they look like they have little glass canisters, like really small glass canisters at the end of them. He's like, I'm not really sure what they did. I'm more of the explosive type, if you can't tell. But one of my coworkers, so to speak, used to use these all the time. And he was always raving about how they were going to catch on and change the world. And he died. Blew himself right up. You can have them if you want. I don't much have use for them, except the memories.
Well, I'll take 3 of them if you want to keep that one as a memento.
It's like, tell you what, you buy 3, I'll give you 1 free. I don't much want them anymore.
How much are they?
Be do 9 gold for the bunch of them.
All right, I'll take them off your hands.
I'm much obliged. And she leaves.
Yeah.
You both done there?
Yep. Seems
All
like
right. All right, you gonna head back to the bar?
Oh yeah.
You know, whenever they come back, they don't. Wait, oh no. Actually, no, no. You finish your sentence and then I'll say it.
That was it. I was just gonna tell them they were gonna head back to the bar. I started to do something dumb with you, but then I realized that you should do something dumb with you, so you go ahead and do something.
Alright, at the end of it, since they missed some of it, I'm going to say, and they lost control of their abilities, sometimes blanking the memories of an entire town. But hey, they're just a legend, right?
I'm really sad it didn't end with eat your vegetables.
eat your vegetables. Otherwise, your parents won't remember you either.
Jesus!
Brush your vegetables and eat your.
And then I just kind of like pat him
your
on the
teeth.
back. I'm like, I'm kidding. And I get very close, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Did you guys have anything else you wanted to do here? Do you want to head off towards the Elder, or what's the plan here?
I was actually going to gain more information, actually.
Yes, go for it. Do you want to do a charisma check?
Yeah, I guess I will.
What's your default?
I'm basically gonna ask about the people with the gauntlets and like how law enforcement works, etc., etc. You know, if it likes rolling time.
I mean, I'll take the first one.
Wait, I rolled the first one?
Yeah, I have a 7.
Oh, I didn't even see it ring. Oh well.
Not really anybody has been much on the lookout for jewelry. If they had, they bought some at the bazaar. They did hear a bit of gossip about several people coming through day after day with these strange things. They thought it might be something about a cult. None of them stayed too long. They seemed pretty eager to leave, and they always had shifty eyes.
Like Eegy?
Said shifty, not dumb.
Fair enough.
I love James. I'm waiting for you to walk into a shop and go, "Well, you look stupid."
I assure you, Ryan, that's probably gonna happen.
Yep.
It's going to happen in like 3 sessions. Like, that guy looks like a sunburnt tomato, but you just kind of look like dumb.
Jesus Christ, the store's being run by a potato in a trench coat.
I feel like if I threw you in a boiling pot, I could serve you to people. Jesus. Oh wait, no, that doesn't even sound like a potato anymore. That sounds like a cannibal.
Cannibalism.
You probably go good with a stew and No, I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead. Ryan, you do the quit.
Anybody else want to try for the information gathering at all?
I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my cue cards. Dearly beloved, we're gathered. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me get my talking to people cards.
Talking. What were those cards?
That was
Squirrel weddings.
No, it's both a wedding and funeral, which I really should label them better.
Fuck, do you have wedding and funeral shit going?
Well,
I mean, he's a paladin.
How do you think I got good at diplomacy? I have an 8 in charisma. I have to study this stuff. I can't.
Yeah,
just
apparently you got your
right
license
now.
in doing multiple things, including funerals.
All right, I'm gonna ask for. First thing I'm going to be asking about is law enforcement around here, and then I guess after that it'll be, what about these arm thingy things that totally aren't gauntlets but are gauntlets?
They're bracers, the same thing.
Bracers.
Might as well.
See, thank you.
23!
Wow. Frick. The villagers have heard tell from, or as far as guards go, they don't have organized law enforcement, but almost every single shopkeeper is armed, and they will generally have each other's backs. there's two particular weaponsmiths in the area that really hate each other, and most of the time they'll probably watch each other's tents burn before they pitch in, but the others will help.
I think I know who one of them is.
Take a guess. But as far as those strange looking racer things, we had a couple of looked like groups come through, and every one of them always seemed like there was something on their heels. They were always looking behind them, and they were muttering to themselves. We didn't really catch much. They didn't really stay long. They just got what they needed and headed out.
Muttering. Anything
Muttering.
specific?
It's muttering. I don't speak mutter.
Did you catch any of the words? Okay. Kill your friends. Yeah.
Boy, the only mutter I know is the woman that birthed me. So, I'm hitting that point of the night where I'm tired.
Always are.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
All right. I will thank these people very much. I will let them get on with their stuff.
All right.
I just had an epiphany.
Yes.
Yeah, but I doubt they'll know anyway.
What's your epiphany?
If they know anything about that white wolf.
What was that plus that you were gonna pop on there?
There's nothing there.
Oh, okay.
No
They heard tell there was a specific group of what they thought they're calling a cult that came through muttering something about how the wolf was after them, but they thought that they meant an actual wolf. They didn't catch much about a color. God, I cannot speak. We just figured that they had pissed off a den of them or something, which is weird now that you mention it, considering wolves ain't in the desert much.
I'm just gonna be like, white wolf.
Well, I said I heard it was a girl.
Hey now.
Probably stole.
Not referring to you.
Probably stole a kid or something. We're not really sure. We tend to stay away from the crazy looking ones that come through, and your friend there's kind of on that list. We can stay over here and talk.
Oh, hey, be on the bright side. She's getting married. Maybe marriage will loosen her up.
Oh, she the one with the prance.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would have known? Yeah,
yes, and
everything.
Are you the best man?
Nah.
That's something.
Oh no. He is the best man. He's the one that's doing the whole wedding. It's nice
heard
of him.
about it while I was just sitting here with you.
I can't talk properly.
What did you just ask?
I can't talk properly.
It sounds like you said, "Are you my papa?"
That's honest to goodness what I heard.
Okay.
You gonna call old Williams? How did you do that? Did I assign you the boulder?
Yes.
Oh God, I
Time
did.
ago.
Frick.
Wow.
Okay. Anytime I'm around Nid, I will probably not be able to convince people that I am not a prince. Because we're like, no, he is.
Here's the thing, James. You probably can because 0 charisma versus yours.
Is -1?
Yeah. I have a -1 charisma. I just specialize in diplomacy still because no one else would.
I mean, you're the only one that could have.
Oh, there's the Zoom bar.
Besides, being a prince could be useful in certain situations. In a marriage one, probably not.
I don't know if I quite like the
You have to give
implied
her
falsehood of me being royalty.
Shit.
Oh wait, let's say I'm a prince. Now we have now that makes frickin' Eegy a princess, and now the fame's gonna go to her head.
Well, she could be one of those Cinderella girls. You never know. She looks like one.
You almost got us killed by saying that a guy had an ugly face.
Oh no, he's typing.
No.
Yes.
No.
What are you doing?
So we get that behind us. So what do? We go. You want to go see this elder? Or we gonna rest and see him in the morning?
What time is it? Or
Ryan?
Sorry? Yeah?
Time.
I'm
What is
sorry. I'm gonna say it's pretty late in the day. Let's say it's about 10.
All right then.
Everybody's kind of starting to pack the bazaar up, and you notice that Strums from earlier is getting a bit closer, but it still seems like people just don't care.
I don't think they see it.
I don't know how they could miss it, but okay. I'm gonna have the town
Apparently
make
they're-
a perception check.
Either A, they don't see it, or B, they don't care. Or C, they think sand does not hurt.
Oh my God, Ryan! I
What?
figured out who he was messaging.
Yes.
Don't
You-
tell me.
he was messaging James, wasn't he?
No, he was messaging me.
Oh.
Well, the town notices the sandstorm. They saw it coming last week. That's why they don't give a crap. Riven, did it come through as the proper name?
Yeah, it sure did.
Thank God.
That's what made it even more funny.
The town rolled 20.
Even though I am wondering what's on the other side.
It's just another one.
Oh, okay, I kind
Another
of figured.
sandstorm?
Slightly bigger eyebrows. No. Something I sent to just Riven.
Okay, good.
It's a bigger sandstorm with slightly bigger eyebrows. Yep. And as actually, y'all make a perception check for me.
Everybody, or
That's why I said y'all means you all, staple hair and Seth. You good?
I haven't really been good on perception checks. Well,
Yeah,
better than him though.
Really not bad.
Hold
though.
on.
I mean, considering average is 10 to 15. Y'all notice if you look up.
Yeah, that still won't help here.
Sorry. As y'all are walking around, some people say, if you folks haven't been around here too much, have you?
I'm a dwarf.
What gave you that idea?
You're a tomato.
I'm a dwarf?
Me and my buddies here
look
just
how
here to
tall
get
I am.
rich.
He just kind of looks at all three of you a little bit crazy. He goes, ism. But he says, y'all don't have to worry about the sandstorm. Give it a couple minutes and you'll see. And you see a few people coming outside that look a little bit wizardish, and look, you actually do see the old magician from earlier. And it seems like they're all grouping up around the campfire in the very middle of town, and they start casting something. Did you say this sandstorm rude?
I say, is this sandstorm rude?
I get it.
I had my mouse over it, and I thought it said, "Is the sandstorm a dude?" And they sounds like they're almost like praying again, like what you heard earlier. And it just the night sky starts to seem a little bit. I can't read and talk at the same time. You take one.
Sorry. I can't do it correctly, so I'm just spamming.
The night sky starts to I don't know what the word is. You know, if something's a mirage, it kind of like ripples a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, like whenever heat waves come off something.
Yeah. It seems like that kind of starts near the edges of the city, and it works its way up to the very top. And then once that's done, they all kind of get back into their tents, and they go back to, like, the village gets quiet.
Could
Could ask.
I'm just gonna look around, point at it, and be like, still there.
Oh, and somebody stops and is like, "Oh, yeah, if you're not from around here, that looks kind of strange, huh?" We're not, or as he says, I'm not really sure how it works, but whatever it is, it keeps the sandstorm off of us. That's kind of why we haven't been too worried about it. It does look pretty fearsome, I guess, to people that aren't from around here.
I liked it better back whenever it was simple.
Yeah, back in my day.
Back when I was a
worry about
constable, and I only had to worry about zombies, and that was it.
Do y'all want to, I guess, head back to the inn and see if you can find some room?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Y'all walk back in, the innkeeper goes, "Well, it's the prince and the storyteller. Except they're the same person. Never mind, I'm retarded." Like,
The prince and the storyteller.
You shut
Like,
your face.
Shut up, I'm not the prince. Yes, he is the prince. No, you shut.
Well, I was
Apparently
literally
also
about.
schizophrenia.
I was literally about to say yes, and His Majesty would like. Well, what we're looking for? We're looking for 2 or 3 rooms.
That's up to you.
His Majesty would like 3 rooms.
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if the prince and his fiancée weren't exactly in the same room.
Jeez. You're not gonna drop that, are you?
Now I gotta keep up this ruse.
Literally
This
never.
one.
You want to make a bluff check on that?
Alright. That's charisma?
Yes.
It's gonna be
unless,
a 1.
Unless you actually have
But here's
ranks
the
in
thing.
bluff.
Here's the thing.
I don't.
The more believable that you can make this, Riven, the more of a bonus you will get.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he isn't.
I mean, the town also already kind of believes it. Give me a second before you... I'm not looking at that yet. There's something that I need to see.
Spam it. Spam it. No.
No way am I spamming it.
Here, I'll do it.
It's like one of the best rolls I could have with a
That's
0.
15.
Nice job.
Okay, I knew they had a bonus on something and it's stealth. That's what I mean, y'all could do 8 another. Or just
You guys
type,
seriously want to keep this ruse up?
or just
Just for
type 15.
complainers?
Pretty sure there's an actual dwarven
The
prince.
bullshit
out
is. Don't roll this.
Gotta be talking to Riven because I didn't
Bam.
really ship my way anywhere.
He's, did you guys want to do 8 another, or do you want to just, like, let him roll with it?
You want me to keep up the ruse? Help me
I-
out. Otherwise, I'm gonna milk it.
You know what? I will say nothing. Say what you want, I will say nothing.
Eegy kind of just, like, shrugs off and just walks the other way.
The innkeeper's like, they must be, I guess tired after, I assume the ceremony was today.
No, they just proposed.
That's what I was hearing about earlier. Did he really have an elephant?
To be honest, I was kind of on the other side of town when this happened, but there's only one dwarf in this town, so I kind of knew it was them.
I heard we had one of them dwarves. Wonder if he makes anything. I heard they're really good at that. But he says, I've only got 2 rooms free for the night, unfortunately. Is that gonna be okay?
Your Majesty?
Quite.
He's like, alright, then it's free of charge for tonight. And he hands you, or he shows you to, where you can go. He's like, it's not much. Nomad inns are probably a little bit strange to you all. There's just, it's kind of like, he's got like cloth down along the ground, and he's got it connected to the tent so that it keeps the sand out. And there's just like little bedrolls.
Such luxury.
He says, I'm sorry, it's probably not what you're used to, my prince, but it's the best we have here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just being an asshole.
It seems to be the trend.
I'm just like, oh no. This is quite nice. Thank you very much.
He's just like, you're welcome, and he leaves and he heads back to the front of the tent.
I quickly go in the one that is opposite of his and just shut it and lock the door.
So lock the flap.
Lock the flap, zips it shut.
I said lock the door, idiots.
I mean, it's a tent, but
tent,
Slam
whatever.
I'll see you in the morning. Flap.
I like put my hat out and go, make sure to use protection, you happy couple, and just zip back up.
I just have this great mental image of like freaking bank robbers trying to like rob a tent, and they get out their tools and they get up to the freaking flap and they're just like, fuck.
It's zip closed. We're not prepared for this.
What is this technology?
I was waiting for a lock, not a zipper. Is it how many bedrolls are in these tents?
There's 2 in yours and 1 in Nid's.
That's good.
So,
damn it.
Is there any possible way that Eegy can like talk to Nid?
You could yell across the tent, or you could just like beat the flap and talk in. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, have at it.
All right. Hey, Nid, you think we should take turns having a lookout?
Zip. We're in civilization, you dumbass.
But people are...
They have their own guards. I think they're capable of doing that. I'm not getting paid enough for that shit.
But you never know.
Eegy, listen. You're a good kid. But you're only worth so much.
Well, not to say about you either.
Well, here's the thing. I don't care about your opinion.
Ooh.
Alright, have fun getting your neck sliced in the middle of the night.
Sure thing, but I didn't cause a fight.
Little do you know, they're sleeping right next to you. Ooh.
Are they really?
No. That'd be mean.
That'd be really mean.
Next adventure, they died in their sleep.
Well,
Also, Ryan, that is also funny.
I mean, I figured you. I started typing it, and then I finished the first sentence, and I just kept going.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to make me become. That I'm liking it.
I didn't intend that because I was like, you know what sounds like a balanced number? Oh.
What are you two typing to each other?
Absolutely
nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, this one doesn't really matter. The other thing did, but we were just talking about my gun.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Gun things.
Essentially. Although, speaking of which, did anything get modified with the gun at all? Besides the cartridge.
It's no longer broken. It's all polished up and shiny. And it does have cartridges and like a lever action. Not like a lever action, frickin'... Help me out here because I'm a gun idiot. The thing that single shot sniper rifles have, the thing
bolt
that you
action.
have. That's the one. It's
Bolt
got like
action.
it's got a bolt on it that readies the chamber.
Alright then.
Apart from that, it just looks all shiny. What?
So, doesn't
Nope.
seem like any change at all.
Not one that you can attest to.
Okay. So no increased range or anything. Just that.
Nope.
Okay, got it.
So there's no lookout in the middle of the night?
Nope.
Oh, got ya. I got it. I see it. James is typing a thing. Yeah.
Because Riven would just cause their stand, so sure, why not?
I mean, we may as well roll with it.
Well, I mean, I can be persuaded to do it. Just have to cost somebody.
Go gadget.
Here's a sword that that I borrowed from...
Not good enough. If I wanted the sword, I would have taken it first.
Wait, what?
The fact that it's not already mine means I don't want it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has the sword.
Wait, he has which sword? Oh, one of the skeletons?
He has both the swords.
Yeah, he just offered to pay me with stolen goods.
I mean, you would do the same thing if you had the chance.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'd actually go for money.
You're not wrong.
You could sell it.
James,
that's a hassle,
is Tessa able to alert you?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to.
No,
How the
Tessa, I'm not going for a walk right now.
I imagine when we sleep, I'm just hearing the do 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 from like Pokemon.
Oh.
Kinda.
But very long and drawn out over the course of 8 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, like every hour. How is anybody supposed to sleep with this? I sent a thing to James. If you guys would go ahead and all of you roll a d20 for me to see what order everybody wakes up in the next morning.
No modifier at all.
Nope. Early bird. Indeed acquiring norm.
James is a 1, please. Damn it!
Wow.
Man, he knocked you up.
You pound.
James, we'll do that thing that I just messaged you like later as like a side thing, just to like speed things up a little bit. But at frickin' like 7 a.m., William bolts upright.
Up and at him.
He's like, I've never felt so rested. Do you want to do
wedding?
pre-wedding jitters?
Groomsmen.
Do you want to do anything to symbol my 6 other groomsmen? Do you want to do anything since you're the first up?
Get an elephant.
We can summon the groom Zord.
We must address the elephant in the room. Francine, happy birthday.
I'll go outside, stretch my legs, see if they have breakfast.
They are, there's like a little, it's not like a hibachi, but where they have like the open grill. They have it right behind the innkeeper, and you can watch them cook breakfast. And place orders.
What would I have to roll to know what hobgoblins like to eat?
I really want to say knowledge nature.
That'd probably be more correct because I'm a creature.
That is my guess.
I'm actually curious this myself.
Yeah, I'm curious too, and I'm the race.
Knowledge dungeoneering, because he's into that stuff. Let's see, actually. Unless you just want to like BS something, Riven. I don't particularly know off the top of my head.
Fucking blueberry waffles.
Blueberry waffles. All right.
Right.
That's a BS thing. I actually don't like blueberry waffles. I'm just saying shit.
You monster.
They're okay.
Well, to be fair, I do like strawberry waffles though.
Oh my god. Riven, get a freaking. I'm under the Habitat and Society section. It's like all members of a hobgoblin tribe are effectively members of the tribe's army. After reaching maturity, all hobgoblins are subject to a year of hell, a year of constant raiding intended to test each hobgoblin's strength and courage. Roughly 1 in 3 survive.
I'm looking at my backstory. Well, actually, I'm back. Actually, I'll tell you in the morning.
Okay.
So I looked it up, and it says negative feelings.
They eat negative feelings?
I'm looking at die, and it says negative feelings.
What?
I'm not making this up.
Apparently, I eat salt for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's why you stick around me.
Well, I will see if I can get Nid a plate of blueberry waffles and just leave them outside of the tent. Say nothing, do not be seen.
Okay.
Not
Stealth
BC.
check.
Stealth check.
Okay. Bear in
Freaking-
mind, he's asleep, which means he gets a -10 to finding me.
You could be really, really, really loud. You could throw the waffles through the tent.
Well, he also had. Is he wearing like heavy armor or something?
You're wearing leather, aren't you?
I am. I don't know what he is.
No, I mean, James, you bought studded leather, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Riven, you can try and make a perception to see if you'd hear, but you would pretty much have to get a 20.
Well, do I add?
Whatever
do I
he rolls,
add
it's
6 to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's whatever he rolls -10 because he's asleep.
Yep.
Yeah, he knows, no matter what.
Yeah, actually. So you hear the sound of, like, I guess a fork clinking on a plate outside of your tent flap thing. Because you are up next anyway.
I flip open the flap and go, "Invisible ferrets!" and I like point my gun at him.
Darn it, I was really hoping to be like, I am the Phantom breakfast giver, and then just flap the cape over my face and just run away like Phantom Opera style.
Is that what you're doing?
I wanted to
Do it.
but there's not really a point. Just like give him like the waffle and be like, "Eat your breakfast." Whoosh. I feel like I'm the guy that's like, the most important thing to me is like, everyone must have a nice thing.
Says the guy that was saying that the clerk had something wrong with his skin.
Why is a tomato running a shop? You might want to buy some new skin.
Because the potato's on vacation.
Rude.
How red do they need to be? Apple red?
Like, I don't know, like Argahigo kind of egg.
What are you saying then, James? Are you actually phantoming out, or?
Anyway.
I mean, he's staring at the barrel of my gun. So I mean, does he want to try?
Smells like,
No.
are you taking my pancakes from me?
I'm just gonna have like a very like, no, I don't want to have like a disgruntled look on my face. Just cause no. Just hand waffle plate, the plate of waffles, the waffle plate, the plate of waffles, plate of waffles, useless poison.
So can
Just hand
Eegy like get?
I look at him and I go, "Oh wait, it's the prince."
Prince of giving waffles.
I will kill you, Your Highness.
So did you have fun courting young Eegy last night?
And from the next flap over, bounce. What?
Jeez.
Eegy snores.
Can confirm.
Kept getting kicked in my sleep.
Can confirm.
I know, right? That's why I had to use the chains in the prison cell.
Can't wait.
I knew it! There might be hope for this marriage after all.
Oh my god. Because there's chains involved.
I pick up the tray and I head towards like an eating area and go, "Wake up the wife for me. See you guys at base camp."
Eegee's probably awake at this point.
Like, I want to be a dick here, but I won't because it's like no, that's not a character thing. But I want to get like a cowbell and like a steak and go bang, 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 bang. Wake up!
Piss off the entire inn.
Yeah.
Piss off every
James
single
being a
tent.
dick. This is not William being a dick.
Fucking cowbell.
I don't. Okay, bull bell. I don't know. Bull
Hey.
bell.
James, if you're at an inn and they have alcohol, does that make it a barbell?
Nice.
That's a good one.
Eegy would be up though. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah. I open the flaps and just cautiously like.
Oh no, she's cautious.
Like Sam Fisher, cautious.
Yes. Like, just like dramatically cautious.
Dun,
Just-
like,
dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
like you're about ready to like do a cartwheel over to the next tent.
I do, like, I get out and then I immediately, like, go over to
Everyone sees
Nid's,
you.
like, Nid's tent, try to see what's, like, if he has anything in there.
Would you have taken your stuff with you?
You
Yeah.
think I trust that?
I mean, I would definitely think that you wouldn't. That's really not
Nothing's
that
there.
far-fetched.
Not even the bedroll. Actually, even the tent's not there.
The sand is gone. It's just a pit. He can sell that sand to the Eskimos.
Actually, he does find something. It's a piece of paper saying "nice try" on it.
There used to be a sign saying that Nid was here, but he took it with him.
Jeez. I just kind of keep the note there just for kicks.
For kicks and shiggles.
Y'all want to head out to the inn to get food then?
Yep.
I mean, I have the food, but
Yeah, well, you got it given to you. Back in my day, we had to work for our pancakes.
and I worked during the wars. God damn it!
You think we can, like, just skip the whole, like, meal conversation and go straight to adventure?
Oh, you don't want to know the backstory of me, huh? I see how it is.
Oh, were you actually going to say that?
A bit. I was gonna say one thing, but you know, if you don't want to hear it, move on.
Oh, no, go ahead.
You gotta be kidding me.
What? I
No,
don't
not
tell
that.
you anything.
No, I'm
Vodka.
looking at like the dwarven diet, and it's like fungus and moss and stuff, but they don't eat that. They use it to make liquor.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Not really. I mean, fungus and mushrooms in a cave. That definitely sounds very doable.
They
I mean,
eat,
is that better than Hobgoblin's diet?
well, they eat pig, rabbit, bull. I don't know why they didn't just say
Anyway,
hamburger.
all I'm gonna say is that I used to be in a part of the military. Then I pretty much got PTSD to the point where I got insane, and now I'm just out for myself. Fuck armies. Fuck queens. Fuck government.
Fuck Eegy. Oh wait.
Well, I mean,
That's your job, apparently.
Enough of that.
we both
Jeez.
technically have had a piece of that pie already.
Oh. I didn't. Hey, look. I didn't want to be a part of this.
Actually, to be fair,
I made
Ryan,
one
should
joke.
we roll for the hat to see if it actually did happen for me?
Wait, for what?
For what?
Oh, we
Like,
could.
if it actually did happen, because obviously I'm
Yeah.
making it up, but it could have happened.
Do /GM roll, and then however you want to roll it.
/DM roll 20.
GM roll.
And just actually roll 20?
Yeah, 1d20.
I know.
And
Okay.
I guess
Oh, cool. That is cool.
I think that's James's roll. I was about to say, I'm a little sad now.
Damn it.
Is it not working?
I'm probably just doing it wrong. Yeah, I can't really do it right.
Here,
Is it all in one? No space?
like that.
Well, GM roll is all
Yeah.
one word.
Rolls a 30, and not only is it true, but it actually happened.
Well, it may have. We don't know yet.
Not only is it true,
Just-
but it happened.
Okay, you know what? You have
I
a
didn't
good
say
point
anything.
there.
That's your words!
Hook, were you contracted to kill the grammar?
You okay?
Not only
You-
was it true, but
you-
it actually happened.
I have to
to
say
write this
thank
down,
you, but
so.
you
Well, I don't know, Ryan. Did it happen?
I would say that it's partially true. That's really up to you, though.
what he
I
rolled.
mean, hey, you're the DM.
I'm
It
gonna
has to do with your
say...
character. It's probably your decision.
Yeah, but
Is this a background thing?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's probably most likely up to the character. Unless it conflicts with like the current what's going on.
Well, okay, I was getting there.
Well, that wasn't really the part that I was talking about.
What part were you talking about, boy?
The part whether or not Hook actually became a Persian bitch or not.
Oh, my bad. No, I mean, that's a high-ish roll. That's between you two, though.
A prison bitch.
Well, it depends,
I
Hook.
love that. That's what got your attention.
So Hook, was 15 high enough for you?
No, it's not true.
Roll to seduce him.
No. let's just continue on.
Maybe.
You're like a bunch of anchors on land.
You're a bunch of anchors. How did the anchors get there?
Land.
That's a really good point.
They drive the USS.
How do you think they got there? They were at the ocean. They dragged themselves out of the ocean. That's how much they're weighing the adventure down.
I'm not paying attention because I'm changing my Skype status to what's said.
Oh, God.
Well, actually, Ryan, I had the ship name opposite, but I'm willing to work with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. After y'all are done eating, do y'all have any plans for the city? Might be time to go check out that elder.
Yeah, I vote for the elder.
Might as well go too.
Jimothy.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I can't
Um.
think of it, you know, like we ate, we had food.
Ow! Ow!
Actually, now I think about it, I probably need to write that down so I can remember that.
Right, what?
What you
Yeah,
just
so-
talked to me about.
Yeah. Ow! I think after the elder, I might have to call it good because I've got some stuff I need to do before I go to bed.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I've been recording
What
for
is this-
2.5
what is-
hours.
yeah, Hook, do you want to just
What
call
is
it good
this-
here and we can like start it up a couple weeks?
Sure, I'm okay.
Okay. I have successfully not made my bed for 4 days, and that needs to not be a thing.
Hey, I do have one question before we call it quits.
Yeah, go.
What can you tell us about the elder? Like, how does he look? How old is
We
he?
haven't
Very.
gone to him yet.
Yeah, that's kind of
What have
cheesy.
What have we been told about the elder?
You've been told where he's at, not really anything about him. You didn't particularly ask.
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm the only one that actually knew about it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh wait, I didn't tell Riven about my thing. Ah, crap. I'd have to scroll back to find it.
Find what?
The reason that I got told to go to the elder, but I'm trying to remember why.
I think I just said it because you said you were like asking if anything was up in the town.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and they said, the elder might know.
Yeah, and I asked where I could probably get some work, and they said him.
James, was that beep you?
That was me.
Okay, that freaked me out. Okay. Was that it then?
I guess that's it. We're not gonna be attacked by zombies, are we?
No.
Are you sure?
Not yet.
Okay.
I guess that's it for now.
Mm-hmm.
You're so good at role playing.
I mean,
Actually, no. Riven, very good.
he is actually legitimately.
Like, Hook, you and me were just assholes the entire time.
Well, I was.
Well,
I did not try to be.
I have the most reason to be an asshole to people, but you guys keep stealing the thunder away for some weird reason.
Okay,
Instead, I
did
get a
not
really
mean to be an
awesome
asshole.
clerk that I get to deal with.
Yeah, I did not
Hey.
mean to be an asshole about that guy who looks like a tomato.
How was I being an asshole?
How long do we have to look at your stupid face?
You almost went on a 3v2 fight without your sharpshooter.
I could have
Okay, you
taken
went up
them.
to people. You went up to people that had.
You also got disarmed last time you fought.
It was a
By all
skeleton.
means. By
You
all
don't know
means.
what-
Did you want to lose a leg?
You don't know what they're capable of.
Neither do you! You walked past the skeletons! You didn't even run at them to attack them! You ran past them!
To be fair, he didn't even run, he just walked past like, yeah, these are normal things.
Exactly why I was thinking that when we eventually fight these sand skeletons, he's literally gonna just sit there and try to barter with them.
Oh my god. You want more sand? We make you big skeleton.
And then out of nowhere, I just hear like in the far off distance, I just hear Gara going, "Sand coffin!"
Okay. All right, Ryan, what's around us?
Well, we haven't exactly started it.
There's
If
sand.
I had my way, the fires of hell.
No, it's soup.
There's only soup. Okay.
Why am I fixing guns at a soup store? Anyway.
Guess they're out of soup and you're angry.
I had just gotten the willpower to start, and there it goes. Right out the window.
Alright.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
It's like
you're right on that.
It's like
I'm sorry that I didn't do it earlier.
It's like trying to do a 50-page homework with the window open with the tornado right outside your window.
Okay, hold up. Why are you doing homework in a tornado?
A 50-page.
Let's ask. Okay, no. If you had a 50-page homework assignment, I'd run at the tornado. Like,
Not a homework assignment. A 50-page homework.
A 50-page homework, indeed.
Why should be 50 pages of math?